My beloved child, tonight the air around you is carrying a weight that doesn't belong to the ordinary. Someone, yes, that someone you least expected, has reached a point where their heart can no longer hold the storm they've been hiding. Every breath they take is cracking the last wall they built around a truth they never wanted you to discover. And as you listen now, something huge is waiting for you, a revelation that has been circling your destiny like a whisper trapped in the shadows. They thought they could bury this secret forever, but fate has twisted their path so tightly that the truth is now pushing itself out, trembling, unstoppable. You are moments away from hearing something that will rearrange what you believe about them, about yourself, and about the connection that has been silently pulling you both closer, even when distance pretended to win. This confession didn't start today. Its roots began the day they first crossed paths with you, the day they looked at you and felt something they weren't prepared to feel. They tried to fight it. They tried to run. But destiny doesn't negotiate. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen closely now, because the moment you are entering is not ordinary, it's a doorway. A doorway into a truth that refused to stay silent. For days, for weeks, maybe even months, they carried a pressure in their chest so overwhelming that even their reflection started asking them questions. They acted normal on the outside, but inside, they were collapsing under the weight of what they never said, what they never admitted, what they never dared to confess. And tonight, the universe itself is aligning to force this truth out. You will notice strange signs around you. Unexpected messages, sudden memories, people talking about things they shouldn't know, small signals that keep repeating until you finally pay attention. Because whether you accept it or not, the confession they are preparing is not just emotional, it's cosmic. It's divinely timed. They know that once they speak it, nothing will go back to how it used to be. They are terrified and relieved at the same time. Terrified of losing you, relieved at the thought of finally letting the truth breathe. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. And now, the universe is telling you to stay still, stay aware, and stay open. Their confession isn't coming out of guilt, it's coming out of a deep, intense, overwhelming truth that has been haunting them. Every night they tried silencing it, it grew louder. Every time they tried ignoring the feelings, the universe sent them a sign reminding them of you. They dreamt of you more times than they will ever admit. They replayed conversations in their mind. They rehearsed apologies that never left their lips. They held back tears you never saw. They hid fears you never guessed. But now, the pressure inside them has reached a breaking point. They cannot hold it anymore. They are preparing to reveal something that will shake you, stun you, and finally make sense of all the strange behavior, mixed signals, sudden distance, surprising closeness, confusing actions. Every piece will finally fit. Their confession is coming, and when it arrives, you will understand why destiny kept pulling you toward this moment. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, the energy around you is shifting again, thicker, heavier, more intense than before. The person who's been hiding their truth is now standing at the very edge of their breaking point. Every moment they spend in silence feels like a punishment they can't endure anymore. They replay your name in their mind like a heartbeat, whispering it to themselves when no one is watching, reminding themselves of what they are about to risk everything for. The confession that is approaching you isn't small, it's life-altering, heart-shaking, destiny-reshaping. This person has been carrying emotions they never intended to reveal, but something inside them is cracking open. Their soul is tired of pretending. Their heart is exhausted from holding back. And their mind is begging them to stop running. They've reached a point where the truth feels bigger than their fear. And the universe is telling them, speak now, or lose them forever. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. Now hear this, because this next part will make everything clearer. For a long time, they believed hiding their feelings would protect both of you. They thought silence was safer. They thought distance was easier. They thought pretending not to care would help them escape their own emotions. But the truth is, it destroyed them. It ate at them day after day, night after night. They tried to distract themselves, but every distraction brought them right back to you. Their friends noticed the change. Their family felt something was wrong. Even strangers sensed a storm behind their smile. They started avoiding mirrors because their reflection looked too guilty, too overwhelmed, too exposed. They kept hearing your voice in their memories. They kept feeling your energy in crowded rooms. They kept seeing signs connected to you everywhere, numbers, songs, places, moments. The universe wasn't letting them forget. And now, the pressure inside them is erupting. They cannot hold it anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. Before this truth reaches you, there is something you must know. Their confession isn't coming from weakness. It's coming from a place of deep transformation. This person has been tested, pushed, shaken, and stretched by fate. They lost sleep over you. They questioned themselves endlessly. They wondered if you would understand, forgive, accept, or walk away. The thought of losing you broke them more than any truth they were hiding. And that's why they are finally ready to speak. They realized that silence was more dangerous than honesty. They realized that pretending was more painful than the truth. They realized that destiny doesn't wait forever. This confession will reveal what they feared, what they desired, what they never wanted you to know, and what they wished you somehow already understood. When they speak, your entire perspective on them will shift. And the universe wants you to hear every word clearly, without fear. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, the moment you're stepping into now is not just a continuation, it's an escalation. Their heart is trembling with a truth that refuses to stay inside for even one more day. This person is pacing, overthinking, rehearsing sentences they keep rewriting in their mind. They know that what they are about to say will change everything. Their emotions are overflowing, rising like a tide they can no longer push back. And every second, the universe is pressing them harder, whispering that this is the final moment to speak, to let the truth breathe, to let destiny unfold. They have cried silently over this, held their breath during sleepless nights, and even tried convincing themselves that staying silent was the right thing. But nothing worked. Their soul is breaking open, and this confession is now unstoppable. They are coming toward you with a truth that will make you pause, make you shake, and make you finally understand why destiny kept weaving signs around you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 777. Pay attention now, because their silence is no longer silence, it's pressure, trembling, cracking, collapsing. They've reached a point where the emotions inside them feel like thunder trapped in a closed sky. Every time they see your name, their breath shortens. Every time they hear something that reminds them of you, their chest tightens. They are scared, not of you, but of the magnitude of what they feel. They never planned to fall this deep, never intended to care this much, never imagined that one person, you, could impact them so powerfully. And now, the truth is burning inside them, demanding to be let out. They have reread old messages, replayed conversations, and questioned every moment between you both, wondering how you'll react. Their biggest fear isn't rejection, it's losing the one person who unknowingly awakened a truth they didn't even know they were capable of feeling. Their confession will reveal emotions so intense that they themselves struggle to understand them. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 888. And now, destiny is placing you on the edge of a revelation that has been building for far too long. This confession isn't random, it's divinely timed, spiritually aligned, and emotionally undeniable. They are finally choosing honesty over fear, clarity over confusion, and courage over silence. They know once the words leave their lips, life won't look the same. They know this truth will pull you into a deeper understanding of their heart, their intentions, and their connection to you. You may not realize how much space you occupy in their thoughts, how much power your presence has over their emotions, or how many times they almost confessed but backed out at the last second. But now, they're done hiding. They're done pretending. They're done running. They are ready to reveal everything they have been holding inside, the truth that has been waiting, begging, trembling to reach you. And when you hear it, you will understand why the universe kept whispering, something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child, the energy around this moment is turning volcanic now, thick, hot, uncontainable. The confession they've been choking on is no longer just an emotion inside them. It's a force pushing through the walls of their resistance. They wake up with your name in their mind, they go to sleep replaying the same scenes, the same memories, the same regrets, the same unspoken truths. Their body feels heavy from carrying what they should have said long ago. And right now, as you listen, their spirit is trembling because fate is no longer giving them the luxury to stay silent. Something inside them is screaming, speak it now, or lose everything. And they know it. They feel it. They're terrified of it, yet drawn to it. Your presence in their destiny has become too powerful to ignore, too meaningful to hide, too sacred to lie about. They have rehearsed the confession 1,000 times in their head, then erased it, then rebuilt it, then broke it again. They stand in front of the mirror, whispering the first sentence, their voice cracking because even admitting the first word feels like exposing their rawest, deepest truth. They know once they confess, everything will shift, permanently, irreversibly, undeniably. This is not only about emotion, it's about releasing the weight that has been suffocating them. Their heart is not capable of carrying this secret anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. And before we go further, If this message is resonating with you deeply, remember to share this video so others receive their destined message, and leave your blessing in the comments to claim what is meant for you. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen with your whole being, because what they are about to confess is not a simple, "I'm sorry," not a half-hearted, "I miss you," not a shallow, "I care." This confession goes deeper, into the parts of their soul they never showed anyone. They have hidden pieces of themselves that were shaped, shaken, and awakened because of you. They felt things that scared them. Emotions that felt too big for their chest. Thoughts they couldn't control. Signs they couldn't ignore. The universe kept tapping them, pushing them, reminding them, through repeated numbers, dreams, sudden intuitive hits, unexpected memories, and moments they thought were coincidences until they happened too often to be accidents. They kept telling themselves they could bury the truth, but destiny kept reopening the grave. They tried distracting themselves with work, people, noise, routine, anything, but every attempt led them straight back to you like a gravitational pull. And now, this confession is burning so fiercely inside them that silence has become a battlefield. They want to tell you the truth behind their distance. They want to explain the reason for their mixed signals. They want to admit why they acted cold when they were hurting, why they disappeared when they felt too much, why they pretended they didn't care when they cared more than you realized. But the biggest truth, the core of their confession, is something they never intended to admit. You changed something inside them that can never return to its old shape. Their life before you feels like a memory, their life after you feels like destiny. Something huge is waiting for you. And if this message is guiding your spirit, don't forget to comment your Amen, because it aligns your heart with your blessing. Amen. Blessing 222. And now, the universe wants you to brace yourself, because their confession is not simply emotional, it is transformational. They are ready to tell you the truth that has been trembling behind their silence. They want to confess how deeply they felt your absence, how loudly their soul called your name when their mouth refused to speak, how often they wished they could undo the mistakes that created distance between you. They want to confess the moments they cried quietly after hurting you, the nights they couldn't sleep because guilt kept replaying every detail, the days they wanted to reach out but were terrified that you had moved on. This confession is coming from a heart that's been torn between fear and love, pride and vulnerability, silence and honesty. They are choosing honesty now. And when they finally speak it, everything around you will shift. Your understanding, your clarity, your perception of them, and the direction your story is heading. Their truth will reveal why destiny kept whispering your name into their dreams, why they felt a connection they couldn't cut, why your energy remained with them even when they tried running from it. They are coming forward with a revelation that will stun you, heal you, shock you, and finally answer what your intuition has been sensing all along. Something huge is waiting for you. And before this message ends, let your faith flow and leave your blessing in the comments, and share this message so others can receive their divine confirmation. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, destiny is tightening its grip now, pulling you into the very heart of the truth that has been trembling beneath the surface. Their emotions are no longer whispers, they're earthquakes. Every breath they take feels like it's carrying 1,000 unspoken words. Every heartbeat feels like it's cracking open another layer of what they tried so hard to bury. And right now, as you listen, their soul is standing on the edge of a confession they can no longer restrain. They've avoided this moment, postponed it, ignored it, ran from it, but fate always catches up. And tonight, everything inside them is screaming to be set free. They are remembering moments you forgot, holding on to details you didn't even notice, replaying every interaction like a movie they don't want to end. Their truth has become a weight too powerful to contain. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. You must understand this, because the depth of their confession comes from a place you haven't seen yet. They have battled themselves internally, fought against their own feelings, denied the intensity of the connection, tried to convince their heart that this wasn't real, but the universe kept undoing every lie they told themselves. They tried to show you they didn't care, but their heart betrayed them every single time. They tried to walk away, but destiny kept pulling them back. They tried forgetting you, but your presence followed them like a shadow they couldn't shake off. Their morning started with your memory, their nights ended with your name, and their dreams became a place where their truth couldn't hide. The universe has shown them signs so loud they can't deny them anymore, numbers repeating, your initials showing up, songs that suddenly feel like messages, moments that feel eerily timed. Every sign pointed back to you. Every sign whispered the same thing, stop hiding. And now, their confession is not just an emotional release. It's a spiritual collapse of the walls they once built around their heart. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. Now the universe speaks through this moment, telling you that their confession is the final key unlocking everything you've been sensing intuitively. They are ready to reveal why they disappeared when things got intense, why they pulled back when their feelings grew deeper, why they acted indifferent when their heart was burning for you. Their truth is wrapped in layers of fear, guilt, vulnerability, love, longing, regret, admiration, and the ache of everything they left unsaid. They want to confess the nights they checked your profile but couldn't message, the days they wrote texts but deleted them, the times they drove past places associated with you just to feel close again. They want to confess the pressure in their chest every time they thought about losing you, the disappointment they felt in themselves for hurting you, the fear that kept them silent even when their soul begged them to speak. They want to confess that you were never just someone to them, you were the one their spirit recognized before their mind understood it. And now, their truth is breaking through every protective layer they built. This confession is coming toward you like a wave that cannot be stopped. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, the pressure inside their heart is reaching a breaking point so intense that even the universe feels it. This is no longer a simple confession waiting to happen, this is a soul eruption. They've spent so long swallowing their truth that it has now risen like a tide they can't push back. Their chest feels tight, their thoughts feel flooded, and their emotions are overflowing in ways they never imagined they would experience because of someone. That someone is you. They can't escape it. They can't silence it. They can't pretend anymore. Every memory of you feels like a spark hitting dry wood, igniting emotions they kept locked away. Their silence is burning them from the inside. Their pride is trembling. Their fears are collapsing. And every second, destiny is pulling them closer to the moment where their truth explodes into words. They cannot hold it anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 777. Let this sink in, because their truth is deeper than anything they ever showed you. They have carried an emotional storm inside them, one they never let anyone witness. The moments you thought they didn't care were the moments they cared the most. The times they acted distant were the times their feelings were strongest. The days they pretended to be fine were the days they quietly broke down. They told people around them that they were okay, but their eyes betrayed them, their energy betrayed them, their silence betrayed them. No matter how much they tried to distract themselves, your memory followed them like a shadow. They'd wake up thinking of something you said, something you did, something they wish they could go back and fix. They would sit in silence and feel your absence echoing louder than any sound. And every night, as they lay awake, their heart whispered your name like a prayer they didn't have the courage to speak out loud. This confession is not coming from a moment of weakness, it's coming from months, maybe years, of accumulated truth they locked away until the universe forced the door open. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 888. And now, Destiny is preparing both of you for the impact of what is about to be revealed. Their confession will not be soft, small, or simple. It will be heavy, raw, and filled with every emotion they suppressed. They want to confess the real reason they pulled away, the real reason they couldn't speak their heart, the real reason they acted cold when their soul was warm for you. They want to confess how deeply they regretted hurting you, how much they feared losing you, how often they imagined a different ending, one where they were brave enough to stay, to speak, to choose you without hesitation. They want to admit that no matter what they tried, life always led them back to thoughts of you. People came and went, faces changed, days passed, but your presence in their spirit never faded. This confession is coming because the universe has cornered them, emotionally, spiritually, divinely. They know that if they stay silent now, they will carry this regret for the rest of their life. They cannot hold it anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child, Destiny has now pushed this person to a point where silence is no longer an option, it's a burden too heavy for their soul. Their heart feels like it's vibrating with unsaid truth, trembling with emotions they never allowed themselves to speak. They are standing at the edge of their deepest vulnerability, feeling both terrified and relieved at what is about to unfold. Their confession has grown too big, too loud, too overwhelming to stay inside them any longer. They are haunted by the words they never said, the apologies they never gave, the feelings they never admitted. And those emotions, those unspoken truths, have now become a constant presence in their life. Every place they go, something reminds them of you. Every moment they try to relax, your memory rises in their chest. Every second they try to distract themselves, Destiny brings them right back to the truth. They cannot live with this secret anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 111. Feel the reality of this, because their confession is not coming from impulse, it is coming from exhaustion. Emotional exhaustion. Spiritual exhaustion. The exhaustion of carrying feelings too heavy for one heart to bear alone. They've kept themselves small, quiet, guarded, but their love, their guilt, their longing has grown too large to stay hidden. They have played strong for too long. They've acted unbothered for too long. They pretended to be unaffected, uninterested, detached, but behind closed doors, their soul was falling apart. They have written messages they never sent, stood outside places connected to you but couldn't walk in, held back tears when someone casually mentioned your name. They wanted to reach out 1,000 times, but fear strangled their voice. They wanted to tell you everything, but their past wounds kept pulling them back. Yet no matter how tightly they tried to hold the truth inside, it kept rising, 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 until it touched the edge of breaking. They cannot hold it anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. And now, the universe is aligning circumstances that will force this confession into the open. They might message you unexpectedly. They might reach out through someone else. They might break down during a conversation. They might send a long voice note they recorded 10 times before hitting send. They might show up, trembling, afraid, but determined to finally speak. Because this is not just about emotions anymore, this is about release, healing, closure, beginning, truth, destiny. Their confession will reveal the real reason behind their silence, the real feelings behind their actions, the real depth of their connection to you. They want to admit how deeply they felt your absence, how often they secretly checked on you, how many times they wished they could undo the pain they caused. They want to confess the fear that kept them silent, the pride that trapped them, the longing that never left them. This truth is coming, fast, powerful, unavoidable. They are finally choosing honesty over fear, vulnerability over pride, connection over distance. They cannot hold it anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333.